Bob on there, so back now, so two bases together, then if one should
Well, good morning and welcome. Thank you very, very much for joining us. We're going to start by singing He Who Would Valiant Be. So let's stand and sing together. So why are the two banks so different, Rob?
One is kept very much as a nature reserve, and the other is for fishing purposes. Therefore, fishermen be paid to maintain the river somewhere easily accessible, and all the invertebrates, bird life, wildlife that should be associated with the Chalk Stream as the other bank. So that is run as a nature reserve. So that's the two differences on the banks.
Okay, the other thing that absolutely surprised me was that you spend an inordinate amount of time in the river. So tell us, how long do you spend in the river and why?
I would say summer months, when the in-spring weeds need managing and cutting, probably 3 mornings a week on average, starting about 5 o'clock, finishing about 8. So many mornings, well not many mornings, but occasionally a morning starts with a good ducking. But at least I'm immersed in my job. But yeah, the in-spring weeds need managing because each year the flow down the river is different. This year it's very, very low. So on a low flow year, just like cutting the plants in your garden to stimulate growth, when weed growth is minimal, we will trim very carefully to stimulate it to be much more luxuriant and vigorous. The reason for that is to cover for the fishermen coming to fish for, but predominantly to encourage habitat for invertebrates. Because if you think about a river, you have a surface and you have a gravel bed, and in between nothing. So there is no habitat until the weed grows in the summer. So it's that summer weed growth which is important to all the invertebrates which are the bottom of the food chain.
So hang on, invertebrates, that means little flies, does it?
The larval stage of flies.
Okay. And why are invertebrates? I thought you were meant to be growing fish, not invertebrates.
Well, without the invertebrates we can't grow fish. It's a bit like you bake an eggs in the morning, you're not going to make it.
Okay.
But invertebrates actually have quite a little, there's a lovely little link to what we're doing this morning, in that one of our favourite flies as a fisherman is a little fly called the green whale's glory. And the green whale's glory was tied originally by the Cannon greenbug to Durham. And I think in the past, people in your profession had a lot more spare time, because reading back on angling literature from 150 years ago, most of it seems to have been written by the clergy.
Alright.
You seem to spend all their time on the riverbank.
Well, I don't mind learning if it's free. let's give Rob a big round of applause. Bless you, go mate. Yeah, brilliant. Let's go. Well done, mate. That was very good. That's good.
very good here.